anywhere close to them putting it away, but you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Yellow, 22. Blue striker.
It's Young, the throw here on first. All in left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They're going Taylor. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Complete out to the right. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Young up 1st and 10. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st. Offense in the hurry up here.
Double, 5, 97.
13-yard line.
Shot, 17. Hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young has it down close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 21 zip already.
21. Colts, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Okay, ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sending him on the dive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
On the counter, it's Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. No gain on
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's tackled for no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
They're on 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Green, black 40. White, white. Set, go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Good gain out past the 30. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it down from 37.
Ready, ready. 33. Cut, cut.
1st down, Young. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. And they get to him again. defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
That's completed right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Young. Going all the way to the end zone here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Escapes the pocket. Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To the air yet again. Young. Throws caught. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go again with Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go now.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Man in motion, out of the slot. Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
We've set it downs from 37.
Black Ultra. Set, hut. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Young to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Ready. Black. 95. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Ty Zentner on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So not a ton on that kick. It's soared out of bounds, and they'll say it made it just to the 40. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake. It's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
At the 27-yard line.
Yellow. 22. Set, go.
Now Young. He's got Brown on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
45. One. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. Has some room to work. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
On the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide.
Ryan Fitzgerald kicking
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson now. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again, Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Colts 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson bringing his offense to the line.
The Colts will line up for
All right, they're going to throw for it. Rolling out to his left. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
28, Colts 6.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's incomplete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Taylor now up the middle. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Young throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Young working from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 37.
Defense showing blitz. Richardson has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10.
We send a man in motion.
60 Eagles, 60.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Broncos leading.
Now a handoff to Taylor. Across midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
And here he goes on the boot. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
Working inside the red zone.
1st down.
That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here, hut.
Mitchell up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs from 37. Mitchell off the pistol give. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
10 black, hut.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time. No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Blue striker. 60 ready.
3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taken in by Downs, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
19 Charger.
To throw, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Colts hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
Deputy Ranger.
For a Colts 1st down. A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
To the air on his 1st down, Richardson. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Wallace there defensively.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Richardson on third. That one nabbed by Warren. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
That's another Colts first down.
Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in a hurry up here.
A pickup of 2.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. So the Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
The Colts
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
This is Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.